Hi, I'm Alex Halliday, the founder of ClickPink.com. I've been working in website development and things like that. It sounds very boring, but it's not, trust me. For about 5 years, I worked in online music originally, developing the Mon Music network, which at its peak got 30 million visitors a month. I've worked in a lot of small business, SME website development, doing e-commerce, everything like that, and now I've moved on to something that I actually like doing, which is ClickPink.com, and this is a small video about what we do. ClickPink.com started last year as a really simple idea, just to have a small website with 2 or 3 writers just providing regular commentary on anything from celebrities to the media, but really the focus was going to be on opinionated writers. As I started to develop the concept and speak to different people, we realised that there was a potential to do so much more. I mean, if you look at the existing gay websites out there, they're all very boring, they are very sterile, and I think that misses the whole point of what gay culture is like. We've been building up a team of people, 11 people, each of them are in charge of a section, and we've ended up with what you can see today. The website is basically a tribute to a certain way of life. One good thing about the gay community is they do have a really strong sense of culture, a strong sense of identity, and that's what the website's really about. A lot of the gay websites out there at the moment are really sort of sterile, really boring, and we wanted to make one that's got a bit of attitude in it, a bit of flavour, and that's why everything we do it in the ClickPink style. I mean, even our reviews, our articles, our news section, it's all very stylised. Our articles are very opinionated, our authors all have their very own distinct style, and that's what we say to everyone who joins the team. As the concept developed and we started to plan how the website was actually going to look and work and function, we realised that there was no way that 2 or 3 people could do this, so I started getting in contact with friends I knew in the media, writers, and started posting on message boards. And over between March and April this year, 2004, we've built up a team of around 11 people who will be working on the website on a day-to-day basis. Everyone on the team is between the ages of 18 and 24. That really goes along with the whole idea about the website being just a lot of fun. Everyone who does it because they like it. Nobody gets paid. All the money generated by the website goes back into its running and development. The team was brought together just by putting adverts on message boards and by people I knew working in the media. I mean, the philosophy of ClickPink and all of the projects that we work on is that anybody who wants to get involved can get involved. As you can see on the website now, we encourage all visitors and all members to send stuff in, give us their ideas, give us their articles, and if it's good enough, it will go on. That's as simple as that. And hopefully over the next 2 or 3 months, as people's suggestions and people's content starts coming in, we'll start featuring it on the website. It's a tribute to a community, ClickPink, and that's the way it's going to stay. Obviously the website's targeted to the gay audience, that's pretty obvious from the content, but we don't restrict and we don't care who actually visits it. If straight guys want to check it out, we don't have a problem with that. If girls want to check it out, they can do that as well, we don't really care. But we're not about to change the content if we start getting a lot of middle-aged ladies visiting our website. We know what we want, we know what we like writing about, and that's what we're going to be doing. So whoever wants to read it, come and check us out. I think there'll be a lot of people who don't actually like the website. They'll probably find it offensive, or they have a problem with what we say, or one of our writers will offend them or something like that. But at the end of the day, the website's just a bit of fun. It's a tribute to a way of life, and we're not trying to solve world hunger or trying to save the rainforest or anything like that. I mean, there are plenty of people out there doing that, and this website is just about having a lot of fun. Just to give you a quick preview of what the site's going to have on it, we've got music, which is going to have the latest reviews, a section on remixes, and general music news, you know, who's been shagging who, what's been going on in the music industry. We've got the celebrity section, which has daily gossip, updated by myself and a couple of other people. The live section is the only serious part of the website. We have a few writers who basically provide their thoughts and their views on issues in the media, anything ranging from George Bush's gay marriage policy to Section 28 to the terrorism threat in London at the moment and how that might affect the community as a whole. And this section is really something that is going to change and evolve over the coming months. Our life editor, JJ, is currently accepting anything, so if anyone wants to send stuff in to us and it's good enough, then he'll feature it in the live section. Every self-respecting gay man knows it's important to take care of the way you look, so the look section is going to have everything from male cosmetics to plastic surgery to features on how to get a flat stomach for summer. The fashion section's coming along, although we're currently lacking a couple of people to write for it. So if you want to write for ClickPink Fashion, then you can see my address here, and as long as you've got some experience and you've got some time on your hands, then we'd love to have you. A new feature that's come on in the last month or so is ClickPink TV, which basically will every couple of weeks choose a specific topic to feature, which people can download and watch on their computers at home. Depending on how it comes along, we don't know what we're going to be covering, so if anybody out there has any ideas, you can email us at the ClickPink TV email address, which you can see now. ClickPink members section is still under development, although people can use it. Like a lot of other websites out there, we do allow people to create profiles, but what we will be adding over the next few months is, as well as sending messages to each other, you can also send flirts, which are basically virtual cards. If you quite fancy someone, you can just say, hey, check out your profile, I like it. What we're also adding soon is basically a listing of fans of particular clubs. If you're a regular Heaven goer or you're a regular GAYer, you can log in and select your favourite clubs, and then you can chat with other people who go to that club, and the chances are that you might have seen somebody quite fancy and they'll be on the ClickPink website. When I was originally posting messages on message boards and chatting to people, a few ladies asked me why there wasn't going to be a lesbian section, so that's where ClickPink Girls was born. This is a mini site within the overall ClickPink website that lets them chat and discuss things, but that's all controlled by Mia, so if you want to send her an email, her email address is on the screen right now. We've given it its own distinct feel, its own distinct design, just so they don't feel like it's part of the main website at all. This is basically the concept of the whole website. We weren't planning to have anything like that originally, but after a few emails and discussions, someone said they were willing to run it and operate it, then so no problem, we'll add it to the website, and that's what we did. Right now we're about 20 days away from launching the website. We're hoping to launch on May the 10th, and between now and then it's just a question of getting everything sorted out and fixing all the problems, because half the site doesn't work at the moment, and by the time you're watching this, hopefully it will be. Fingers crossed. And once it's all sorted out and once the website's online, then we're going to start to get feedback in from people, start to get comments, people like stuff, people don't like things. Hopefully version 2 will come along quite nicely, which is basically going to be a relaunch of the website happening at the beginning of 2005. Okay, so that's just a quick introduction about what we're about, what we're doing, and what we're planning to do once the website's launched. Stay tuned though, because we're going to have several more videos coming your way. If you're a member, you'll receive an update once we post a new one. And in the meantime, if you've got any suggestions, you can email us on the address on the screen. And Scott, who's filming right now, will get back to you. See ya.
In a free world, I whistle down the wind, carry on smiling, and the world will smile with you. Life is a flower, so precious in your hand. Carry on smiling, and the world will smile with you. Please, Mr. Agony, release them for a while. Oh, love them the concept.
What am I talking about? Who's it for? Okay. I don't really know what to say. All there will be updated, it'll be seasonal, it'll be completely a load of rubbish because I can't obviously talk about it.
Carry on smiling.